A very warm welcome to you all. We are back with round 6 of the Eastern European Rally Championship, and we're already underway with Right on stage 1, while we're also on the lookout to see if we can spot his signature move. But it seems like there is no corner taken the opposite direction this time, as we continue with Connor and the Ford Escort, which sounds really nice. And it's nice to look at how he's driving the car in this narrow super special stage as he climbs the wall. Just a little, looks like he got away without any serious damage. And he can continue. And now this is stage 2, where we have Markuss, and we'll see if he's going to send it like a madman as we're used to. So far it looks like he does send it like a madman, and well, that was lucky. And it looks like he got away without destroying the car completely, as we continue with Jura on stage 2 still. One of the longer ones with 11.19 kilometers. And that was an interesting way to take the corner, but he got away without falling off into this valley kind of thing. And now he makes contact with the guardrail, but he could continue, so no terminal damage. And well, that was a very interesting way to finish this stage. And here we are riding with Alan on stage 3. It's a shorter one, nonetheless difficult, as you can see, quite narrow and very windy, despite it's only 5.6 kilometers. And it looks like Alan gets through without any trouble. And here we have Antonio on stage 4, another longer one, 9.8 kilometers. And as you can see, the weather is actually quite nice for an ERC round. And this made everyone excited about the next round, and we'll see how that's going to turn out. But the main thing is that here we had a completely dry rally, no rain whatsoever, as we continue with Kacper on stage 5, as he's just flying through this downhill section. Quite fast actually. Nice driving. And we're back with Ride on stage 5 again. And we're still on the lookout to spot the signature move. But it seems like I'm going to be disappointed for the second time in a row, as he can't take the corners by turning the car the right direction from the get-go. And this is Alan on stage 6. This time from an external view, so we can all admire his driving. Still the current leader of this championship, and by now he actually pulled away quite a bit from the competition. But it seems like that he continues to drive fast to extend that gap even more. And here is Maria on stage 7. And I'm not going to say anything about her driving, because last time I did that she crashed. And yeah, looks like she survived just fine, as we're back with Jürgen on stage 7. And he seems to be missing a couple things from the front of that car. Hopefully it's only the bumper and not the rest of the cooling system. So So he's still driving fast, so he probably didn't lose the water pump, which is a good sign. Means he might have a chance to finish. Oh, that was a nice save. And we're on board with Casper on stage 8. Ooh, that was close to the wall, at least from this point of view. And this one's been a pretty dangerous one as well, not only because of these guardrails that instantly destroy the car, but because of being narrow and just very easy to fall off on the areas where there is no guardrail or some kind of wall in the way. And here's Thomas Fischer on stage 9, 4.3 kilometers. So I think this was the shortest stage apart from the Super Special. That was stage 1, by the way. And is driving the tiny Renault around very nicely. Sort of a disadvantage to most of the guys we've seen so far driving a front-wheel drive car. And this is Alan on stage 9. And we're just catching a glimpse of his back most of the time. Yeah, it seems like it. Maybe we can, yeah, we can catch a few shots from the front as well as he drives past. And here's Casper on stage 10. Still fast on this 8.3 kilometer track, and he's using the track limits to the limit, even a little more than the track limits. But it seems like he got away without ending up in any kind of mistake or bad adventure. And finally we can get a glimpse of Ivan. We haven't seen so far, and he's already starting with a very eventful corner. First taking out the ribbons and then just driving a little up the hill on the other side of the road. And now we're riding with Yuta on stage 12. It looks like he managed to keep the car in one piece, well, apart from the missing bumper, of course, but didn't collect any further damage and was able to finish this rally. And here is Ivan on the final stage, surprisingly making it to the end. So we're hoping for a good result for him. Ooh, that's... okay, so it seems like the sign didn't destroy the car, and he could actually continue all the way to the finish of the stage. And here's Alan, also on the final stage. And here you can see the final results. Alan, Jürgen and Mikael on the top 3 position, and then we have everyone else and a few people who didn't finish the rally. And here you can see the current standings. Alan extended his lead over Casper, and Antonio is on 3rd place. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you at the next video. Goodbye.